High on the sheer, rocky cliffs of the Arctic, a remarkable story of survival begins. Here, barnacle geese make their nests, choosing ledges hundreds of feet above the ground. These nests are simple scrapes in the rock, offering protection from predators like the Arctic fox. For weeks, the parent geese guard their precious eggs, keeping them warm against the harsh, biting winds. They have chosen this fortress in the sky for a very specific reason: safety. No land-based hunter can reach their young this high up, ensuring the goslings have a chance to hatch in peace, far from the dangers that patrol the landscape below. The proud parents watch as their fluffy chicks finally emerge from their shells. These tiny goslings, covered in soft grey down, are full of life and energy. For the first few days of their lives, the nest is their entire world. They huddle together for warmth, chirping and exploring their small rocky home under the watchful eyes of their mother and father. They have no idea of the immense challenge that awaits them. The parents know that this safe haven is only temporary and that a great journey must soon begin for their little ones. A journey that starts with a single, terrifying step. But there is a problem with this high-altitude nursery. There is no food on these barren cliffs. The tender grasses and plants that the goslings need to eat grow far below, near the wetlands at the base of the cliffs. The parents can fly down to feed, but the chicks cannot. Their wings are nothing more than tiny, downy stubs, completely useless for flight. They will not be able to fly for many weeks. If they stay in the nest, they will surely starve. This is the great dilemma of the barnacle goose. Their safe home is also a prison without food. The parents must make a difficult choice. They know their chicks are too young to fly, yet they must lead them to the feeding grounds. The only way down is a straight drop. So, just a few days after hatching, the parents fly to the bottom of the cliff and begin to call to their young. Their calls echo up the rock face, a constant, urgent encouragement. It is a signal to the goslings that it is time to leave the nest. They are asking their tiny flightless chicks to do the unthinkable, to jump into the empty air and fall hundreds of feet to the ground below. One by one, the tiny goslings peer over the edge of the precipice. The world must look vast and frightening from such a height. The wind whips around them, and the calls of their parents from far below are their only guide. They can see their mother and father, small figures on the ground, calling for them to come. Instinct, a powerful and ancient force, tells them they must join their parents. Hesitantly, a brave little chick takes a few steps back, then runs towards the edge. It launches itself into the void, a tiny ball of fluff tumbling through the air. The fall is long and chaotic. The gosling is not flying, it is simply falling. Its small, underdeveloped wings do little to slow its descent. It bounces off the jagged rock face, spinning and tumbling downwards. The gosling is incredibly light, and its downy feathers and flexible bones offer some protection, acting as a natural parachute and cushion. Still, the impact with the rocks is brutal. It is a desperate gamble, a leap of faith driven by the need to survive. Each bounce is a moment of extreme danger, where the journey could end in an instant. Amazingly, the first chick lands on the scree slope at the bottom. It lies still for a moment, dazed and stunned by the incredible fall. Its parents rush towards it, nudging it gently with their beaks and calling softly. Their calls seem to breathe life back into the little one. Slowly, the gosling stirs. It gets to its feet, shakes its downy body, and lets out a small chirp. It has survived. The first step of its life's journey has been a 400-foot drop, and it has miraculously made it. The relief for the parents is immense, but their family is not yet complete. Now its siblings must follow. Encouraged by the calls from below and the instinct to stay together, another chick prepares to jump. The scene repeats itself. The tiny body launches from the cliff, tumbling through the air in a seemingly endless fall. The parents watch with anxious eyes, unable to help, but only to call out their encouragement. This dramatic event is a crucial test. It is nature's way of ensuring that only the strongest, and perhaps the luckiest, will have the chance to grow up. The survival of the family depends on these perilous first moments. Not every landing is a soft one, and not every gosling is so fortunate. As another chick makes its descent, it strikes a sharp outcrop of rock with great force. It tumbles the rest of the way down, landing in a crumpled heap among the sharp stones. The parents call to it, hoping for a response, but this time there is only silence. The little body does not move. It is a heartbreaking moment and a stark reminder of the immense dangers these creatures face from the moment they are born. The high cliffs that protect them from predators also present this life-threatening obstacle. The parents have no time to mourn. They must focus on the survivors. Predators are always watching. A hungry Arctic fox may have seen the chicks fall and is now approaching, hoping for an easy meal. The parent geese become fiercely protective, honking loudly and spreading their wings to appear larger and more threatening. They must gather their surviving young and lead them away from the base of the cliff as quickly as possible. Lingering to search for a lost chick would put the entire surviving family at risk. It is a cruel but necessary reality of life in the wild. Another chick lands further away from the group. It is alive but disoriented. It hides among the rocks, frightened by the fall. Its mother's calls are its only lifeline. It slowly begins to move towards the sound, driven by the powerful bond between a mother and her young. The little gosling stumbles over the uneven ground, its tiny legs working hard to catch up. Finally, it sees its family and scurries to join them. The family is reunited, though smaller than it was in the nest. 3 out of the 5 chicks have survived the incredible jump. This ordeal highlights the brutal trade-off in nature. The barnacle geese choose high nests to avoid predation on their eggs, but this safety comes at a high price. A dangerous fall for their chicks. The survival rate may seem low, but it is enough for the species to continue. The chicks that survived this first test are strong and resilient. They have already overcome one of the greatest challenges they will ever face. Their journey is far from over, but they have proven that they have the strength to endure the harsh realities of the Arctic world. With the surviving chicks gathered, the family must press on immediately. The real journey to the feeding grounds has just begun. The parents lead their tiny goslings on a long and arduous trek across the rocky, uneven terrain. The chicks must keep up with their parents' long strides, their own little legs scrambling over stones and through patches of icy snow. They have just survived a monumental fall, and now they face a marathon. There is no time to rest. They must reach the safety and sustenance of the wetlands before exhaustion sets in or a predator finds them. This first walk is another critical test of endurance. The world is a vast and dangerous place for a creature only a few days old and a few inches tall. The goslings stick close to their parents, finding comfort and protection between them. The parents remain on high alert, their heads constantly scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. They communicate with their young through soft calls, encouraging them to keep moving forward. This incredible bond and constant communication are essential for keeping the small, vulnerable family unit together and safe during this perilous journey. After a long march, they finally arrive at the green, lush wetlands. For the first time, the goslings feel soft grass beneath their feet. Here, there is abundant food and water. They can now begin to eat and grow strong. The tiny survivors peck at the tender shoots, finally getting the nourishment they desperately need. This safe haven is the reward for their incredible bravery. They have faced the sky, the rocks, and the threat of predators to reach this paradise. Here, they will spend the next few weeks growing, with their parents always nearby to protect them. The story of the barnacle goslings is a powerful lesson in resilience. It is a dramatic example of the lengths to which animals will go to survive and to ensure the survival of their young. While tinged with sadness for those who do not make it, the story is ultimately one of hope. It showcases the incredible strength packed into these tiny bodies and the unyielding drive for life. The daring leap from the cliff is not just a fall, it is a flight into a new world, a world where the strong, the lucky and the brave are given a chance to thrive.